Hi-ho, folks, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the Gnome Mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Hi there.
Are you all set for today?
Sure.
Well, great, because today is the running of the Gnomes 2013. So we are very excited about this event.
Hooray!
We can't wait to see all the fun folks that are going to be there tonight. And in fact, we ourselves are going to get changed here in just a second to get ready for the running. So Turwinkle, without further ado, let us go get our hair dyed and get set for this fabulous, fabulous event. We're going to have a ton of fun here today, folks. And again, this is all for a good cause, for breast cancer awareness. So without further ado, let's head on over and get ready for the running of the Gnomes 2013. And here we are, folks, in the Scarlet Crusade, and we are all set. As you can see, some of the gnomes are starting to gather behind us, and we're going to go ahead and get joined with the Running of the Gnomes Guild and get set on their server. So this is going to be, again, this is going to be so much fun, and once more, it's for a wonderful, wonderful cause. We can't wait to do this event, and again, look at all the gnomes. This is going to be great. Well, folks, as you can see, there's maybe one or two gnomes here. Holy smokes. Okay. Wow. Wow. And as you can tell, I'm having a little throat issue today. Unfortunately, of course, the day when I don't want a throat issue is the day that I have one. So we will get joined with the guild and get our tabard. And boy, if I could make my way through, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh boy. So folks, we'll see when we have our tabard and we are set. As you can see, folks, this is quite quite amount of gnomes here. Just this is wonderful. Thank you everyone so far that have come to join this fun event, and I just want to thank everybody for taking the time today to run and again for supporting such a wonderful cause. Dravi, of course, is extremely busy at the moment, trying to get everything set and ready to run here. And again, this is about a half hour before we run, and just the amount of people that have come up to support this event thus far is amazing. I can't wait to hear how many people actually have come at the end of the day to support such a wonderful event. So thank you everyone, and folks, as we go along today, we'll continue to bring coverage of this great event. Once again, folks, as you can see, there are just waves of gnomes coming in to get invited and getting their tabards, and we're getting ready to do our run. There's people that are running this on Twitch. There are other YouTubers here. Again, all for the cause of breast cancer awareness. And again, Dravi, you did a wonderful job thus far this year. And I cannot thank you enough for the work that you are doing for breast cancer awareness. And again, Worm Rest Accord, way to go, guys. Way to show up in force. And the rest of WoW, thank you. Again, this proves that the WoW community is a caring community, and we really, I'm just touched by the amount of people that have come up to support this wonderful event. And folks, Turwinkle and I are just having a blast. If I miss a hello or someone greeting me, I do apologize. As you can see, it's just a little crazy, and but I appreciate everybody coming up, and I'm certainly trying to look for anybody saying hello. And again, I do apologize if I've missed saying hello to you. So folks, we'll be back as again more action continues to happen, and we just are having so much fun here. This is just a blast. As you can see, folks, or maybe as you cannot see, there are quite a few gnomes. We are just about ready to get started with the run. And so people are starting to get set. We got about 10 minutes before the action happens. They're allowing a few extra minutes for those that haven't shown up yet to arrive. And so they're giving everybody a chance to come on in and get ready to start the run. So this is just wonderful. Again, I know I say that a lot, but wow. I'm almost speechless by the amount of people that have shown up to support this wonderful event. Alrighty, folks. Well, we are going to get to the starting line. And as you can see, people are running to the elevator, get ready to start the race. So this is exciting. I can't wait to see everybody lined up and ready to go. Hopefully nobody gets squished by the elevator as we run up the elevator shaft here. And so hopefully everybody's safe. And we'll get up there and we'll get started. Here we go. All right, everybody's coming up the stairs here as we come out. A lot of people have got their balloons out and pets, pink pets. Looks like quite a few little imps running with us. Oh, somebody driving by on a motorcycle. It's kind of cheating. All right, folks, so we'll be back as soon as we can. All right, folks, we are in the first leg of the race, and we're coming up onto Iron Forge. And again, a lot of people still joining the guild, still coming online as we're running. And Turwinkle, I guess, figures that what he'll do is kind of hang back a little bit, allow those first gnomes ahead to gather any aggro, and they may be able to run on by. So again, a lot of balloons, people running along, and we're making our way up to Iron Forge. And so I can only imagine if somebody doesn't know about the event here on Scarlet Crusade, what they must think when they see all of these pink-haired gnomes run by. All right, well, we're at the first marker here. This is where you come into Gnomergon. And again, as you can see, lots of gnomes running. And we're making our way up to Iron Forge as we come around the corner here. So a lot of people looks like they're either going to stick with the path, but I think actually a lot of people are going to cut right across here. We got to be careful because these wolves, there are quite a few wolves in this area, as I recall. And so we'll try to kind of maintain the middle of the pack as we go along. And we're going to make our way up the hill to Iron Forge to get, whoop, got stuck on the wall there, up to the tram. So this is, we'll hop with these folks here, hop, hop. And here we go across the bridge. Again, I think it'll be a little safer to stick with the road where we can. That way we have a lesser chance of aggroing something, because the roads tend to be a little safer. Though I can't say in Stranglethorn Vale if that'll be the case. If we get that far, hopefully we will. And so as we can see, we are coming up to Iron Forge, and just having a blast run along here. And see if I can get a quick look behind us. As yes, here all these gnomes reaching the top of the hill. Don't want to fall off because that would be certain death. Again, wonderful support, folks, for this great event. People having a lot of fun, as you can see, just racing along, and again supporting a great cause, breast cancer awareness, and hopefully fighting for a cure, and getting money for the Cleveland Clinic. And again, hopefully we are closing in on that goal of $1,500 this year. So as you see, we enter into Iron Forge here. Thus far, no problems. I didn't really expect any at this point in the run. Getting on the tram may be a different situation. That may be a different barrel of monkeys altogether, trying to get all these gnomes onto the tram without people falling off and dying. So, all right. And again, looking behind us here, as you can see, all the gnomes running through Iron Forge here. What a sight. And so we're coming up to the tram, and this may be something logging into the tram, and so we will see actually probably quite a few more gnomes. This is kind of a catch-up point because the tram only runs so many times. It makes its trips back and forth. So here we go into the tram station, and oh boy, yes, there's quite a few gnomes waiting at each waiting at each station. Oh, here we go. Boy, if you can get on to one of those, let's get on. Okay, we're on. I don't, holy smokes, I don't know if we're gonna this is, oh, here we go. Oh, I can see gnomes falling off. That's why we're sticking kind of to the middle of the tram so we don't fall off. Boy, this is something else. And again, quite a few gnomes on the tram. A lot of people have died on this leg of the journey because, as you can see, if you stand too close to the edge, you will fall off. And so that's why Turwinkle kind of got into the middle of the tram. A lot of people hopping, so we'll do a quick hop, and that's just for safety's sake, we'll only do one. Okay, so wonderful. And boy, as you can see, some people with some weird typings, and we made it. So one of the stopping points, one of the pausing points, will be at the gates of Stormwind. And so here we go for these fine Stormwind folks. They're going to see quite a few gnomes coming through Stormwind. And hopefully this will load for us here. And there we go. And here we are. And again, a wonderful turnout tonight. And we're all going to rest at the gate. I could only, once again, I could only imagine what someone might be thinking, seeing this many gnomes running through through Stormwind. Here we go. Look at oh, wonderful. And so, folks, when we get to the gate, we are going to pause for a sec. Oh, goodness. Yeah, if anybody is doing their Hallows End quest where you have to get someone with the stink bomb, now's the time to do it, because you'll hit that real quick, that the amount of people that you need. And it just turned everything into a yellow mess, which is a little unfortunate. But it was to be expected, especially this time of year. But that will wear off. And as soon as we get to the gate, that will wear off in a couple minutes' time. And so we won't have that yellow highlight there as soon as we get there. All right, so coming around the corner. And we're almost to the gates here. Once again, there'll be a resting point here. Allow everybody to catch up. And so then we can go forward from here. And here we are. And so folks, we will be right back when we get started again. And once again, here we are outside the gates of Stormwind. We're waiting for everybody to catch up, and then we will begin the second leg of the journey. And so this has just been wonderful thus far, and we've really been having a lot of fun. Once again, if I did miss a hug or a hello, I do apologize. Turwinkle has been catching his breath now. He's not used to running so far without Glenn. He would have much preferred to ride Glenn, but he knows it's for a good cause. And so he's ready to have fun. Oh, looks like someone's challenging him to a duel. Wonderful. So folks, we will be back as we get started on the second leg. All right, folks, as you can see, we're all still gathering here at the Stormwind gates, and wonderful. Again, we're allowing all those folks to catch up at the tram station, and quite a few people fell off and whatnot, so allowing everybody to catch back up, and then we will continue the run. So wonderful, folks, and this has just been a lot of fun. Alrighty, folks, and we are off again. Now this is going to be, I think, the dangerous part is as soon as we cross the river into Duskwood, this will be the hard part. And what I'm going to do is kind of stop here for a second and watch as the gnomes go by. And as you can see, they are continuing to run through, and there we go. it takes a little bit for them to pop in, and because there are so many gnomes here, it does take a little bit to for the game to render this many gnomes. So as we stay kind of in the pack here, coming up on Goldshire, I got a lot of turtles around me here. So we'll kind of not try to get run over by the turtles, excuse me, ma'am. And as we come through Goldshire, and again, not sure if the cross-realming has affected any of this as well. We've had a few instances where a lot of people were cross-realmed out. We're just going to try to keep up in the pack here. But if at one point I think it cross-realmed quite a few people out into another server, but then brought them right back. So hopefully we didn't lose too many people to another realm. But the main thing is, again, as long as you're in the guild, your participation was counted towards the donation. Wasn't necessarily having to run the whole way, but being part of the guild is what counts, is what goes towards them making money for this wonderful event. A lot of imps, a lot of warlock gnomes here today. And so once again, a lot of fun. Just continuing down the road, and there is the Tower of Azora. I'm not sure where, how far, if we're going to run all the way to Red Ridge and cross on the bridge, or if we're just going to cross the river. We will see. So as we go along here, I will, as soon as we get to a straight stretch here, we'll look behind us and take a look at all the gnomes that are running. Just a sea of pink-haired gnomes running for the cause. All these fine folks here today to support breast cancer awareness. Wonderful. Whoop. Keep running, Turwinkle. And Turwinkle made this trip not too long ago, but again, he was, as you can tell, the Headless Horseman's still about. So, again, as I was saying, we did this trip not too long ago on Glen, which made it a little faster, and of course, Turwinkle over on Warm Rest Accord is quite a few levels higher. Whoop, excuse us, folks. Quite a few. These turtle guys are all over me. Quite a few levels higher than this iteration of Turwinkle on the Scarlet Crusade. I'm going to kind of get back in the middle of the road here, so we don't drag out a wolf. This may be dangerous coming into the next part, as there are tarantulas in Red Ridge, and so coming up on the three corners might be a little dangerous. So we'll kind of keep an eye out for any tarantulas. Kind of stick to the middle of the road. Now, as you recall, folks, and we put it in the forums, there was an event between Emerald Dream and Worm Rest Accord, and so there are quite a few people that are yelling out their servers as well. A little server pride going on here tonight. We got Moon Guard, Iron Forge, Farstriders. Oh, here we go. We're cutting off the path here.
Justice prevailed.
And oh, there's Izio from Emerald Dream. Hello, sir. Again, oh, it looks like that was actually a good move, because the tarantulas were actually on the other side of the road. Now, there are people here that are going along and making sure. You can see a lot of people leveling up. A lot of people leveling up as they come into these different zones with their low-level characters. Turwinkle is just about to level 3. Again, this is going to be a dangerous part, trying to get through Duskwood and avoiding the wolves as we go along. But once again, there are people that have come to kind of protect the run. Higher level tunes on Scarlet Crusade have come to show their support by clearing out some of the potential gnome killing beasts within the woods alongside the path. And across the bridge into Duskwood. Again, things really start to get dangerous for the low-level gnomes because of all the dangerous creatures. All the dangerous creatures that lurk within these woods here. So as we get to Darkshire, that's going to be another stopping point for the run, and that'll be the end of the second leg here tonight. So we will continue filming, and let's get this lady with the turtle out of the screen there. And again, a lot of them with these turtle mounts here tonight. You know, it's kind of cheating, if you ask me, riding a mount. Because it is called running of the gnomes, not turtle riding of the gnomes. Of course, I'm kidding, folks. You know, they're here, they're supporting the cause, which is just wonderful. And Turwinkle's kind of warily looking on the sides of the roads here. So far, I haven't seen any gnomes that have died. I haven't come across any dead gnomes alongside the road, so that's a good sign. Like to see that. A little worried about this part of the event. That here we come up onto Darkshire. So once again, this will be another stopping point. So far so good. Turwinkle has made the run so far without a scratch. Knock on wood. All right. Well, here we are, and it looks like a troll has died here, but excellent. So second leg done, and we will be back as soon as we start the next leg.